Do air purifiers really help with dust? Looking for an easy way to deal with dust? Then the chances are you're considering getting an air purifier. You might have heard that air purifiers are good for removing airborne dust from your home and that they can therefore help with allergies. In this article, we're answering all your questions about how effective air purifiers are at doing this and exploring the positive impact they can have on allergies and hay fever. What is dust? Spoiler, it's grosser than you might think. Before we look at whether or not air purifiers can handle dust, let's take a moment for a very brief understanding of what dust actually is. Put simply, dust is made up of extremely fine particles of solid matter. That solid matter includes things like soil and traffic pollution, but also much grosser things including dead skin cells, dust mite droppings and bits of actual dust mite. Sorry, you probably didn't want to know that. But when you think about what it's actually made up of, it's little wonder that dust wreaks havoc with some people's allergies. And if that's you, that might be why you've ended up here, wondering whether air purifiers can help get rid of dust. How do air purifiers reduce dust? An air purifier works by sucking in air from a room, plucking out microscopic particles from that air, and trapping them in a filter inside. And yes, those microscopic particles include dust, so an air purifier can definitely help with dust allergies. A few things to bear in mind. The most effective air purifiers for removing dust are ones that feature a HEPA filter. HEPA is a catchier shortening of High Efficient Particulate Arrestor. Some say absorbing. This type of filter works alongside a high-speed fan to trap dust particles as they're drawn into the device. If you're noticing your furniture quickly gathers dust even when you've been round with a duster, plug in an air purifier and you might be surprised at the difference it makes. Hay fever sufferers' dust allergies aren't the only sensitivity an air purifier can relieve. If June and July for you mean constant sniffles, you'll be pleased to hear that air purifiers can also help remove pesky pollen from the air in your home. Pollen is, of course, a particle too, so it's going to get dragged out of the air and trapped in the filter along with everything else. Great news for hay fever sufferers seeking refuge from the barrage of pollen in summer. What about smells? We should add that while they're great for dealing with dust, one thing most air purifiers aren't so good at is removing bad smells. The reason for that is that unlike dust and pollen, smells aren't particles, they're molecules. We perceive them as smells due to the interaction between the chemicals in the molecules and the chemicals in our nervous system. Most air purifiers trap particles, but even a HEPA filter can't deal with these tiny molecules. That's where Smell Away is different. Because at the same time as removing dust, pollen, pathogens and other nasties from the air around your home, the Smell Away also gets rid of horrid smells. It does this using an active charcoal filter, which is highly effective at trapping smell-causing molecules and keeping them there out of harm's way. Whether you've been cooking curry, you've bought a house previously occupied by a cigarette smoker, or you're plagued by the smell of something ghastly the cat has dragged in or left in the litter tray, Smell Away will banish all kinds of grim smells and make the air in your home pleasant to breathe in. The verdict on air purifiers and dust. Whether it's dust, pollen, or any other airborne particles, an air purifier is the device you need if you're serious about improving the air quality in your home. As a dust allergy or hay fever sufferer, an air purifier is a particularly handy thing to have on your side. But if you'd like to go one better and also get rid of horrible smells, Smell Away is the way to go. It gives you all the dust banishing benefits of a regular air purifier, trapping dust, dirt, pathogens, and volatile organic compounds, VOCs, at the same time as making the air in your home smell lovely and clean. Get your Smell Away today and look forward to breathing in better air. Your dust allergy will thank you for it.